Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everybody. Hello. I hope you guys can hear me. Hi, Rosie. Can you hear me? Hopefully, yes. Let me know so I can go ahead and start. Thank you so much for tuning. I hope you can hear me. How's everybody doing? I hope your day is going well. I can see and hear you. Perfect. Thank you so much, Rosie. All right. So, how is everybody doing? This is Mulu. For those of you who do not know me, I am the owner of this page. I show up to my page just to share different informations today. Hi, Diakon Dawit Nditala. Thank you so much for joining. So for today, I just want to share something that I am learning from reading the book. I already shared the name of the book the other day, I think on Monday. I'm reading this book and I'm just sharing one information at a time. The other day, I shared about how we can learn something faster by using the acronym FASTER, right? Focus, act, and S is faster, FAS, focus. What is it again? Learning faster. So if you guys remember the other day, let me see. Forget what you already know. Act, state of mind, right? T for teach, E for enter, and then R for review. Those are the points that we covered the other day. Today, I'm going to talk about the 7 lies of learning, what we think about learning. Thank you, Rosie. Brain fog. I need to drink more water. All right. So today I'm going to talk about the 7 lies of learning. You know, the myths we have to learn something new. Sometimes we think about different things, we say different things, or we hear people say something about learnings, right? I'm going to talk about the first 3. Also, I got this from this book. Jim Kwik is sharing a lot of detailed information. So if you don't have this book, I recommend everybody to buy it. Today, I'm going to share about the 7 lies of learning. What are the most limiting myths you tell or you hear from people saying about learning something new? Okay, the first myth he said is intelligence is fixed. Okay, do you think that you cannot learn new things or improve your knowledge? Sometimes we say, oh, I don't get it. I don't understand this. I don't understand math. Math is not for me, right? Few of us consciously think about our restriction or the restriction we believe others have, right? There are 2 types of mindsets, as you all know. There's a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. People with fixed mindset think that their intelligence or talent is fixed. Whatever they know is that's all they know. They will not take the initiative of learning new things. People with growth mindset, they understand that their intelligence or talents can be developed through effort and good teaching and persistence, right? The one with the fixed mindset, they think that, you know, the way they are, that's all they are. They think that they are powerless to change, you know, anything in their knowledge or anything they want to do. The one with the growth mindset, they say we have the ability to improve anything. And the one with the fixed mindset, we have fixed mindset. We believe that we don't have the capacity to learn what we do. Instead of taking the responsibility to teach ourselves what we want or what we need to know, we tell ourselves, oh, that's not necessary. We make so much excuses. We blame other people or different circumstances. And then we distract ourselves with things that make us feel good, right? So what he advises us is to shift our mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset by simply looking at your attitude. Listen to the way you talk. right? And a fixed mindset, usually you can hear it from your language too. You'll be like, oh, I'm not good in doing so and so. I'm not good in reading. I'm not good in riding a bike or anything, right? This kind of statement implies that you believe this is a fixed situation and that your skill cannot be improved. Instead, um, try something like, instead of saying, this is not for me, I can't do this. Instead of that, say that, try saying, this is something I'm not good at, but I can learn it, right? So this shift in language can be applied to anything that you want to do in your life, whatever you want to learn. So what he says about intelligence is, it's not how smart you are, it's how you are smart. Intelligence is a combination of attitude and actions, and it is depend on the context. So intelligent is not fixed. It's like a fluid. It can grow, you can improve. So that's one of the myths about intelligent. It's not fixed. You can always learn new things. The second myth that he talked about in this book is we only use like 10% of our brain. You probably heard it from different outlets like, magazines or movies or books. But different researchers did the research in this book. He mentioned that there's no such thing that we only use this percent. We have the capacity of using our 100% brain. Okay. What he wants us to take from this is that we have that power. All the power of our brain is available for us. Okay. While we use all our brain, some people use their brain better than the others. That's obvious. Even from our parts of our body, some parts of our body are stronger than the other, right? Maybe, just most of our, that's what we see, right, left. We have that, but some people use it differently, right? Their brain. The key is to learn how to use your brain as efficiently and effectively as possibly. So the new belief should be, I am learning to use my whole brain in the best way possible. Okay, use your 100% brain. The other thing, the third myth that he's talking about is mistakes are failures. Do you think mistakes are failures? When we hear the name Einstein, what do you think of? How brilliant and how intelligent he is, right? Albert Einstein. But when he began his journey that he mentioned in this book, his development was described as a slow, and he was also considered to be a below average student. He made a lot of mistakes in his career as well. But was he considered a failure because of his mistakes? No, not really. We only remember him for his contributions, right? What he did was he did not let his mistakes stop him. He kept experimenting and he kept contributing, right? And what's the famous quote that we remember from Albert Einstein? He said, a person who never made mistakes never tried anything, right? Never tried anything new. There are actually different factors to contribute why we fear mistakes, why the way we think, why we don't like mistakes, or, different things contributed to us growing up, right? Because we were judged. Every time we make mistake, people judge us, right? We were judged on our mistake. When we go to school, if we, our grades are like what, passed or failed, right? So because we make mistakes on our tests, we are graded as failed maybe or passed, right? And in the classroom, if we raise our hand and accidentally answer the wrong answer, people are going to laugh at us, right? And then we don't want to try anymore because we don't want to be embarrassed again. So those are the contributing factors why we don't like mistakes, why we don't want to, use it as a tool because of those experiences grown up. But he suggests that we can change it. We can change it. And instead of looking at mistakes as a proof of failure, take them as a proof that you are trying. You are trying. So the truth is, mistakes don't mean failure. They are a sign that you are trying. You are really trying something new. You probably think that, you have to be perfect, but life is not about comparing yourself to anyone else. It's about measuring yourself compared to who you were yesterday, right? You are the only variable. You only compare yourself from who you were yesterday and who you are now and who you are going to be tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna read one paragraph from his book about mistakes. He says, "Remember that you are not your mistakes. Making mistakes doesn't mean anything about you as a person. It's easy to jump to the conclusion that you are inherently worthless, but you make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. Place them under your feet and use them as a stepping stone to rise to the next level. It's not how we make mistakes, but how we deal with them that define us." So the new belief that we need to put to ourselves, he says, there's no such thing as failure, only failure to learn from our mistakes, right? So learn from your mistakes. Always remember, you will always fail on your way to success. So there are 7 lies we tell to ourselves about learning. I only mentioned the first 3 today, which is intelligent are fixed, but we know that they're not. We can always learn. We can always improve, right? And then the second myth is we only use 10% of our brain. Actually, we have the capacity to use 100% of our brain. Okay. And then the third one is mistakes are failure, but they are our stepping stone, right? We actually learn from them. And if you don't do any mistakes, then we don't learn, right? So that's all I have today. For you guys, thank you so much for watching live. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Hi, Tandy. Thank you for tuning. Thank you, Kalem. Thank you, everybody, for tuning and then for watching live and also for going to be watching a replay. I hope you got some values from it. Mistakes are the other form of success to do it slowly. Mistake equals other form of trying to get there. Yes, absolutely right. Thank you so much, Diakon David, for sharing that. If you make mistake, that means you're trying. Absolutely. Attitude plus action equals intelligent. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for tuning and participating. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.